Welcome to the Monday edition of the Tech Stocks Daily Podcast. Get ready as we dive into today's fiery tech landscape. Apple is testing stock resistance like a game of financial hot potato, with China stepping up as the unlikely hero in the iPhone saga. GitLab basks in a boost from Needham analyst Mike Sikos amidst an overshadowing class action lawsuit. EverCommerce is gearing up for a big November reveal that'll keep you on the edge of your seat. And don't miss out on Leidos, snagging a colossal $331 million deal to modernize the Army's network with tech straight out of a spy flick. Whether you're plotting your next investment move or just love cutting-edge tech vibes, we've got something for everyone. Let's get this tech-tinged roller coaster in motion. Hey tech enthusiasts, today we're diving deep into Apple, the tech titan that's grabbing headlines once again. Whether you're an investor, an Apple fanboy, or just curious, there's a lot to unpack, so let's get started. First up, Apple is once again getting tangled in investor psychology and market patterns. Apple stock has hit a resistant price level of $236.50, a figure that acts like that one last boss in a video game you just can't get past. Back in July, this was a peak for Apple before prices took a nosedive. Now, Apple shares are testing this resistance once again, resulting from sellers eager to exit at break-even. The situation forms a visible chart pattern, a classic telltale of market emotions where dreams of financial victories clash with memories of earlier setbacks. Whether Apple skyrockets past this barrier or takes another tumble is a question that keeps Wall Street on their toes. Next, who would have guessed China could be Apple's knight in shiny armor? Apple's iPhone 16 is making waves big enough to interest more than just beachgoers. iPhone sales in China shot up by 20% compared to the previous year's iPhone 15 launch. The zinger? The high-end iPhone 16 Pro and Pro Max models sold like hotcakes, boasting an impressive 44% increase. Despite the fact that its AI intelligence isn't even available in Mandarin yet, excitement hasn't simmered down. You've got to hand it to the Chinese consumers for embracing the tech fashion even without understanding it completely. Apple's status in China has faltered this year, but strike a stellar deal with China Mobile for Apple Music access, and suddenly, the grass sounds greener. On a slightly skeptical note, the much-anticipated Apple Intelligence might just fizzle. According to analyst Mark Gurman, after a teased 5-month build-up, consumers might have reactions ranging from "that's it" to "what's the point?" As we know, expectations set as high as an iPhone retail sign boast a risk of crashing down just as spectacularly. Scheduled to debut soon, this AI-driven edition is designed to wow us across iPhones, iPads, and Macs by delivering customized assistance. Will it be the personal genie in every Apple device, or, let's say, Siri with a backache? Time will tell. Finally, head to the stock ticker side. The buzz surrounding Apple's options trading is spreading faster than a new meme. High implied volatility in options trading is sprawling from a $5 put maturing in 2024, crafted with all the secrecy and suspense of a Marvel movie. Traders are betting on Apple revealing its dramatic side soon, cue the Hollywood score, either by cascading down or launching into the stratosphere. And while guesses are brewing, Apple's current earnings revision doesn't bolster much positivity. One analyst dared to edge it down further. Whether you're crossing fingers for a bull run, cheering for tech progress, or craving more AI thrills to your Apple gadgets, one thing's sure, Apple never remains unnewsworthy for long. Hey tech enthusiasts, today GitLab is maneuvering through something of a mixed bag in the news world. Let's dive into what's going on with them. First up, GitLab stock is throwing a party because Needham analyst Mike Sikos upgraded it from hold to buy, setting a price target of $70. Sikos has quite the checklist of reasons for this upgrade. GitLab's Ultimate product is gaining significant traction among enterprises thanks to innovations like Duo Pro Enterprise and Dedicated. These features have security and compliance that enterprises adore, especially the larger fish in the corporate sea. Currently, a jaw-dropping 7 of GitLab's top 10 deals have hitched their wagons to the Ultimate product. It's no surprise then that 65% of GitLab's new $100,000 plus customers are from this hot ticket tier. These upgrades, along with changes in premium SKU pricing, are also expected to create that lovely revenue growth every company dreams about. With margins inching around 40%, GitLab might just break dance over revenue expectations, especially looking towards their October quarter. The company's playing it smart, banking on stronger incremental margins, operating margin expansion, and optimizing the subscription model for the win. But as celebrations take place, there's a storm brewing. Enter Bernstein Liebhard LLP, a law firm locking horns with GitLab in a securities class action. The class action lawsuit that you should wear a hard hat for involves a filing deadline for investors who purchased stock between June 6, 2023 and March 4, 2024. The lawsuit accuses GitLab of making optimistic, yet allegedly misleading claims about their prowess in AI development and how it extends across the software development cycle. Apparently, the anticipated increases in efficiency and subsequently market demand haven't materialized as expected, leading some investors to raise an eyebrow and a legal complaint. So, if you're a GTLB investor and want to dive into this frenzy, remember, your lead plaintiff papers are due November 4th, 2024. And don't fret if leadership isn't your thing, because you can still benefit from any recoveries by kicking back in the absent class member corner. Meanwhile, GitLab's tactical maneuvers into securing their public sector presence haven't been sidelined either. They've been cranking up their product launches and scooping up federal security certifications, definitely not ignoring action on the business front. And there you have it, folks. GitLab's getting a boost from insightful analyst upgrades, even as it tangles with an investor lawsuit. Every tech day is a roller coaster, right? Stay strapped in and I'll keep you posted on every twist and turn. Well, strap in tech enthusiasts because we have some sizzling news coming from the SaaS universe. EverCommerce Inc. has made headlines today, and if you're intrigued by the world of service-based business solutions, this is right up your alley. So what's the latest buzz? EverCommerce is gearing up to report its third quarter 2024 financial results. The exciting part? They're set to unleash these financial tidbits after the U.S. financial markets wrap up for the day on November 12th, 2024. That's right, folks. Mark your calendars because 5 p.m. Eastern Time, or if you're chilling in the Mountain Time Zone, it's 3 p.m. But wait, there's more. EverCommerce isn't just dropping numbers and calling it a day. No siree, they're hosting a conference call on the very same day. This is the golden opportunity for investors, analysts, and enthusiasts to dial in and hear firsthand from the brass about the company's performance and future business trajectory. If phrases like business update and financial results make you giddy, you'll want to get in on this. They've been kind enough to invite everyone over to their investor relations page for both telephonic and webcast access. Plus, for those of you who might be busy binge-watching your favorite series or have a meeting clashing with this call, fear not. EverCommerce will archive a replay on their website. Now that's customer service, folks. For those just tuning in, EverCommerce isn't just your run-of-the-mill tech company. They are a powerhouse in service commerce platforms, creating vertically tailored, integrated SaaS solutions. Serving a whopping 690,000 global service-based businesses, they're not just about streamlining operations, but also boosting growth and retention. Their army of brands like EverPro, EverHealth, and EverWell, specialized in home, health, and wellness service industries, are stalwarts in creating convenient and predictable customer experiences. What stands out about EverCommerce is their comprehensive approach to service SMBs. They're not just a transactional service provider, they're an entire ecosystem of business management software, embedded payment acceptance, marketing technology, and customer experiences. A true tour de force in the world of service commerce. Wrapping up the news flash is the direct line to investor emotions. They've got top-notch individuals like Brad Korch, SVP and Head of Investor Relations, along with Gene Trogan, the VP of Corporate Communications, on deck to handle any press or investor inquiries. It's clear that EverCommerce is serious about transparency and dialogue with the stakeholders and media. There you have it. If you're an investor, a business owner in the service industry, or just a tech globetrotter, EverCommerce has officially blocked a spot in your diary for November. Keep your eyes peeled, your smartphones charged, and your investment strategies ready. All right, tech enthusiasts, let's dive into what's buzzing with Leidos recently. So Leidos Holdings, a major player in the aerospace and defense industries, grabbed headlines by landing a hefty contract from the U.S. Army. This contract stands at a staggering $331 million, an eye-popping number that could make anyone double take. The big task? Modernizing the Army's global unified network as part of the broader network modernization strategy. Sounds like a big deal? You bet. Now here's the scoop. This isn't just about sprucing up a few servers. Oh no, Leidos is set to revamp the network using cutting-edge software-defined network technologies. The coolest part? This includes integrating a zero-trust architecture, taking security and operations to James Bond levels, because who doesn't need more spy gadgets and security these days? The project is being rolled out over a one-year base period, with options to extend it for another 4 years. If Leidos stays on their game and all options are exercised, we're talking about a consistent ride on the gravy train for those 5 exciting years. Leidos will deploy their AGUN, or Army's Global Unified Network, to individual Army sites, promising to standardize and orchestrate modern network architecture efficiently. It's like tech innovation meets military precision on steroids. For a company like Leidos, which racked up around $15.4 billion in the fiscal year 2023, this deal is another feather in the cap. It reflects their commitment to supporting U.S. military ambitions and pushing the envelope on technology modernization. And let's be real, at a time when national and cybersecurity concerns are at an all-time high, this revamped network is crucial for trusted, interoperable military communications. So, what does all this mean? For Leidos, this contract is not just another showcase of their tech prowess and dedication to national security, but a potential catalyst for further growth. With 48,000 employees keenly supporting crucial missions for governmental and commercial customers, it's all hands on deck. It's a win-win situation if executed smoothly, increased security and efficiency for the Army, and a significant revenue boost for Leidos. Now I'd love to know what you think. Do you believe this contract will elevate Leidos' standing or simply maintain their current course? Are there other tech innovations you think are crucial for modern military networks? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'm buzzing to hear what you all have to say. Let's spark up that conversation, shall we? All right, folks, let's dig into GitLab today and see if it's a buy, sell, or hold. Remember, this is just one perspective, and you should always do your own research before making investment decisions. Given today's spotlight on GitLab, here's the play. The stock just got a nice little nudge from Needham analyst Mike Sikos with an upgrade to buy and a new price target of $70. This isn't just random guessing. It's backed by concrete progress, with GitLab's ultimate product gaining traction among big enterprises. Over half of the firm's major deals lean toward this top-tier product, indicative of strong demand in robust offerings. With revenue set to potentially shimmy upwards, driven by premium SKU pricing adjustments and significant incremental margins, one could argue that there's solid growth potential here. Strong operational strategies aiming for margin expansions are music to any investor's ears. However, there's a curveball. A class action lawsuit is underway, alleging that GitLab painted too rosy a picture concerning their AI capabilities and efficiency improvements. Some investors who bought into the hype feel the real outcome might not match up to GitLab's claims. What does that mean for investing? Given these dynamics, if I'm gnawing through your standard wall of stocks, I would likely hold for now. While there's promising optimism driven by the analyst upgrade and potential for growth, the ongoing lawsuit injects too much uncertainty for an outright buy. The prudent course would be to observe how the legal issues play out and if GitLab's execution on their product innovations lives up to their potential. But hey, don't forget, this is just one facet of the many factors to consider. Whether you love delving into shareholder strategies or picking stocks based on chart obsession, be sure to do your own homework. Break out those spreadsheets if you fancy. Keep an eye for additional updates and lay out your risk appetite before making your final call. What an exhilarating day in the tech market, folks. We've seen Apple juggling stock resistance levels while China swoops in as an unlikely savior, GitLab's roller coaster ride with an optimistic analyst upgrade countered by a looming lawsuit, and EverCommerce prepping an info-packed November reveal. And let's not forget Leidos scoring a billion-dollar contract to transform the US Army's network with tech sophistication that gives James Bond a run for his money. Whether you're in the market for stocks or stoked about emerging tech trends, it's been a day of surprises and anticipations. If you enjoyed today's roundup, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and share this video with your fellow tech aficionados. Make sure to join us again tomorrow for another fresh dive into the world of tech markets. Stay curious, stay invested, and until then, keep those insights buzzing.